The engine is starting up.
For launch. GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
go. Pending final steps. The cabin link check.
3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Rift Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
And good evening, travelers and those alike. Oh, yes, what a great show we have for you. Indeed. And yeah, that's very interesting.
What happened?
I don't know. I had everything set, and suddenly all of our sound is now muted, and I have no idea. I'm like, what? Everything was working perfect right before the show, as always,
Right.
you guys. And then, pow, it just went and said, no, we're not going to play it. And I'm like, come on. Look, Of course, now it
What
does.
the world?
I don't know. It's, you know what? Let's just do it for it. Better late than never. We are here. We have arrived, and we have come here from another planet, another location, another place in the mind. This is the TARDIS. This is the Orion Effect. I'm Ed, the Hitman Odell,
And I am Rhonda Harris.
and we are live coming to you from a Rift Nation Network right here on Restream. And thank y'all for joining us. Well, we had something. I had something very unique ready to go, and Restream went, eh. And I'm like, oh, come on. Really? This was ultimate, man. And I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's
Green said, not today. No, you're not.
yeah, maybe I just had too much. Hey, Kev. Wow, I really, man, that's disappointing. That's really disappointing. But that's all right. We've got somebody back with us tonight, so that's going to be interesting. Bringing
Yeah.
him back. It's been an interesting time, as you all can see. New
Look,
studio.
awesome.
Yeah, this is not something that's going to happen all the time. There might be different parts, but tonight we are spending time in the TARDIS just because I thought this would be an excellent time to release the back studio since our guest is Les Durrant, a good friend of the show now, and excited to talk to him in just a few minutes. What's been going on with you? Because you had a weekend off.
I've had a couple of weekends off, and it has been. I'm actually tired. Like just been taking care of things that I've needed to take care of for a while. So a lot of errands run, and like today, the weather was so nice. After running a couple hours worth of errands, I decided to come home, and like the trim on my Jeep had gotten kind of oxidized, and so you can buy this stuff to unoxidize it, which is a whole thing. And so I did that, and I'm spent in a good way though. I'm going to sleep, like do the show for a couple hours and then have a snack, and I will sleep good tonight. So like
Yeah.
it feels good to get stuff done that like you've been eyeballing for a while, or you need to get. I just need to take this thing back. I need to return this. I need to ship this. I need to do that, and get it all done. It's so nice.
Get it all done.
Yep.
I think right now, with the energy that's going down, and I did some talking with some others over the weekend with some of our friends and family, if you will, their connections out there, and a lot of them feeling the same thing. There's definitely unique energy.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
starting to see that what the government says and what other groups and societies, oh, that's good, are saying is, just about fear mongering. They're like, oh, Atlas is going to bring the death squad of alien troopers and it's going around the sun. Like it's like, we don't care. We don't care about you right now. But on the other end, I did hear that a couple of people think that a lot of energies come from the sun now. And I'm like, well, I find that interesting. I feel the same way. I really do.
I mean, you're not wrong, because I can tell you what, like this week is an example.
Mhm.
It was overcast, gray, gross. The sun came out, and I'm like, let's do stuff. I was ready to go. So, but it has been. The funny thing is, you're talking about the fear mongering and stuff, but like, I literally, because everybody knows, Amazon and Walmart had like a big early October sale, and I've been needing a new TV, and I got it. It's still in the box. I got it because I'm like, it's hitting the time where I'll start. Like, I literally watched no TV over the summer. And it's still in the box. I'm just not sure I want to crack that open. I need to crack it open, but it's like, I don't know. The internet's bad enough. I don't know if I need TV involved as well.
I can say the same right now. Actually, we spent more time inside this year than we did last year, than we have in a couple years. But we're trying to get things acclimated, if you will, around here. getting settled in. And, just like today, we stepped out of our zone. We went to what they call Black Dog Salvage here in Roanoke. What an incredible company. Spent some time, met some new people, learned some new things, found out where I can get some new things.
Nice.
Yeah. And you were talking about that early sale. I didn't even know it was a sale till Sarah goes, there's a sale on 7th and 8th. And I had no clue, but I was already set.
Yeah.
So I had already gotten Christmas presents, some birthday presents, and got some stuff for me and some stuff for my team. So I'm like, okay, I got a new power box. That was cool as hell. A 300-watt generator.
And let's talk about your Halloween decorations too.
Oh, yes.
Ready on fire.
You like that? You like
yes.
that? Yeah, we made it up a little bit. I've got Craig's mohawk getting ready to be put on, and we found some clothes for him. Craig Ferguson's running around nude on our porch right now, but he's he's hanging out there. I couldn't find a snake cup. I went looking for it on Amazon and on Temu, my other favorite place, other favorite company, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, well, okay, I'm not going to have the brew in his hand, but at least I'll have the mohawk and have him in a suit. Sarah picked up a floating scarecrow, so I attached a skeleton to its hand, and the right hand was a snake, a skeleton snake. Yeah. And then did some spider webbing out front, and then for the last touch, the coup de grace. I went back to my old days of staging and all that. You remember those days? And got me a strobe light, and got me another rotation light that has spooky little things that flow around it. And then I picked up about 4 to 6 little smaller skulls, about I would say about 6-inch, and I hung them on the porch, and now they look like they're just floating in air. So I do that. I feel good. Hey, Robert.
Nice. I'm not going to lie. Today, I went and hit a couple places that I knew would have started marking down their Halloween stuff already. So there's some things I keep up all year long. So I'm very careful when I buy stuff. I mean, I get some stuff that have like jack-o'-lanterns and stuff like that, but I'm very cautious to like buy a lot of skull and ghost things that don't have that, so that they can have a home all year long if they'd like. So.
Look, we got that going on with the steampunk.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, we actually got a steampunk skull in the bedroom and steampunk stuff in here in the living room. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Both into steampunk, and it's exciting. So with that being ado, I'm going to let you say hello. I'm going to shut my mouth for a little bit. Hello and talk to our travelers, and then we'll bring on our guest of honor tonight.
Hello, Kevin and Jen and Keith Ottersberg. Thank you for sharing us out. Cindy Waghorn, new to RNN team, so we're excited she's with us now. Michelle Wilfong, Robert Odell from the bunker in Bon Air. Wouldn't be a Sunday night without him.
That's right, the other frog brother.
So we welcome in, and we are ready to get this party started.
And look, there's something special. I've been working. I'm going to use it. I've been working my ass off this week to put new things. Yes. To put new things into play. So if you're watching this show for the first time, come on over to chat. Just acknowledge it. Now, if you're on a thread that I can't see the chat or Rhonda can't see the chat, jump on over to the Rift Nation or jump to our profiles and just hit, hey, hello, how you doing? And if that happens, then we got something special for you. For new travelers. So yes, make sure to acknowledge that you're here and this is your first time, and we'll make sure you are properly acknowledged on that factor.
Yep. Hello, Michael Brooks.
Mr. Brooks has entered the building. Dun, dun, dun. We've got some really cool things going on the team side. We've actually got some team members that are family. No, I'm not down there. Here, which is really cool.
Very cool.
And we may have another team member that's close here. So our team here in Roanoke is growing a little bit. We're excited. We got a couple of laser beams. Oh, speaking of laser beams, I got to show you that. Anyway, I got something really cool if you didn't see the video.
I didn't. I'll have to go check it out.
I got 3 of them now.
Very cool.
I got industrial grade laser grids.
Industrial laser grids.
This son of a bitch is burned through paper in a heartbeat. It's like, I'm like,
Oh,
you
wow.
remember my science project where they blew the laser through the statue's head? I went all the way to the mountain. I saw it. So, oh, yes. Hello, Michelle. Hello, everybody. So, without further ado, we should not make our special guest wait any longer, should we?
Nope.
Should we go knock on the door and see if he's ready?
Yep.
All righty. Ladies and gentlemen. Doctor, would you like to introduce our special guest this evening?
Absolutely. Our special guest tonight is Les Durrant, an intriguing ufologist and paranormal investigator from Mineral Bluff, Georgia. He's known for his unique methods of recording UFOs and investigating paranormal phenomena using everyday technology. It's going to be a fascinating conversation.
Thank you, Doctor. We appreciate your introduction. You may go back in your room if you want.
Of course, happy to help. I'll be here if you need anything else. Enjoy the conversation.
And
Doctor is younger sounding now.
yeah, a little younger sounding.
Yeah, you rang.
Yeah, you rang.
Yes.
Les, brother, how are you?
I'm okay, actually. Last time you talked to me, how long ago was that you talked to me?
Almost a year ago.
Yep.
Okay,
No,
so
it
I
was in
probably
February. Yeah.
so I probably weighed about 175 pounds,
Mhm.
and now I weigh about 129. I lost a lot of weight. I 2004 I had gastric bypass.
Yeah.
And it grew back. So to the point where I was getting sick literally every single day and lost a lot of weight. And they put a stent in me and I did okay for a little bit. The day they took it out, I started getting sick again. My doctor said, come into the hospital. And so they set me up for a surgeon's. I'm going to meet with a surgeon on Thursday and I'm on a liquid diet. So they're going to do a reroute. Yeah. So
prayers.
And I'm here in Arkansas. We moved. So I'm in North.
Wow.
Yeah.
What got
I'm in
you
North
to
Little Rock, Arkansas.
What got you there?
Yeah. Well, we actually lived here before. We lived in Searcy. We really liked it. It was less expensive. And of course, we liked the mountain in Georgia, but it was very expensive. And here we're paying half the price. And, you know, it's a great deal. And we just really like the way the medical is. And then plus the other medical that we really like is medicine. And so, which is great for us. And then we're just doing good. We're just very blessed.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah. And so, yeah. And then what I do is just about a month ago, I'm really into, I'm a radio guy. So I'm into doing a lot of radio and stuff. So this guy had heard me, you know, just kind of messing around. I don't really work because of some health issues. And so he heard me working, and I told him, I said, I used to have a Christian radio station online. And he's like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then the next thing I know, he said, how much? And I said, what do you mean? How much?
Right.
How much? And I said, to get it started, it's like $60. He's like, here you go. Christian radio station, do it. I'm like, okay, all right.
There we go.
Yeah. So, so basically I stream my own radio station directly from my computer. And then I do a live show from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock Central. And it's kind of it's a really good blessing. And I really enjoy that. And I think I might be able to show you the sources here. Let me just Yeah, there we go. Display. Let me show this to you here really quick. All right. Yeah. Hopefully you can see that. And then, so this is my station right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really
Then
cool.
thank you. And then I stream it out to a thing called Butt. So now if you watch me do this right here, I'm going to hit play.
Yeah.
And we are live on KristenBeats.us, and I'm here doing an interview on RNN. So yeah, check it out. And we're just kind of having a good time. So just relax for a little bit. We'll be right back.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it just doesn't get out of your blood, does it?
No, it does not at all. I was doing it even when I was about 10 years old. Yeah. So so that's kind of nuts. Let me go ahead and bring myself back here. I kind of like this. I don't know how old you are, but for me, we're doing things that we couldn't have done years ago.
Oh no.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And so that's kind of the fun part. There we go. All right. Like this. And so
it's like still playing with new toys, isn't it? With all this new stuff. We're like, oh, look, something else to try.
It really is. And I'm also a sound engineer, so I can do all kinds of stuff on the computer too, and do all that. And then I ended up meeting one of my artists that I play, and he's a sound engineer in LA. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. And I told him, and it's like, that was kind of cool. And so we kind of got into this thing, where we're about the sound and everything. And so right now I sound almost perfect, which is good. Yeah. But I stayed up till 4 a.m. doing it. Anyway, so but let's we can get back to the UFO stuff. So
that's why we're here.
Yeah. So I think that they're following me, and now
I was going to ask you, because with that move, how is your new equipment or new place set up comparatively to the way you were in Georgia? How is that different now?
Well, let's just say, I'm gonna whenever I show you, I'm gonna show you some video here, and that's pretty much my view. I don't have a whole lot of view here, but it's fine because it's helping me kind of get everything organized and do everything else. And I think that God said, you know what, you got a lot of UFO stuff. I haven't even done my UFO movie yet. I did a documentary on paranormal on my YouTube channel. It's 30 minutes long.
Good.
And it's great.
It is. It's
Thank you so much. And so I'm going to do a UFO one. And interestingly enough, my first UFO MUFON known was in Searcy, Arkansas, about 45 miles from here. And that's where my wife goes.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's a caregiver. And
now,
then
you and her actually get to go out in the front yard and sit there in the chairs, don't you? I saw some documentary with that of you two going out and just relaxing and checking out the stars. And
yes, definitely. Yeah, that was in Mineral Bluff, Georgia. Definitely. Yeah. And here, it's about the same. It's nice. It's actually nice here. It's not as humid as it was. It was deadly humid in the summertime. I mean, deadly. And I'm broadcasting live from my laundry room, and in here we don't have any air conditioner. Oh yeah, so. I ended up moving my camera too because I got a bunch of boxes back there. Oh, but I wanted to bring a couple of things up. One is that I actually have a TARDIS key.
Oh, he got a key.
I do have a key. Yes.
How ironic.
I've had it since the 90s too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so in one of these boxes is a kind of a metal, kind of platinum looking or something, and then it has the Gallifrey on the back. Yeah, and then it's also in Queen of the Spiders, I think, is you can actually see it in that video.
Is it Queen of Spiders, or is it in the Stone Angels? I can't remember, but I think it's Spiders.
Yeah. Okay. Now, and then here's the other thing is that while we had kind of glitches, I could hear something talking to me like y'all were maybe whispering. I know that you probably weren't, though. It's like,
no.
Like, this is how we do it, blah, blah, blah. And I can hear that. I could
Yeah.
hear that. That was crazy.
Here we are. We're back.
Yeah,
We
but
have
we
another show that I do on the RNN. A few times right before we've gone live, Ryan and I have heard something, some sort of voice that we can't figure out what it is.
wow.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if it's coming from one of the locations or if it's bleeding through Restream.
Yeah,
I don't think Restream has the ability to bleed through. That would be like StreamYard bleed through. I
yeah.
don't think
See,
there is.
yeah, and see why would I be hearing it when I'm not even on there?
Yeah, and
Right.
Crazy.
I didn't hear anything.
And then you know
Yeah.
earlier you were talking about ghost equipment too, and so
Yeah.
I was doing a promotional for my radio station. I'm not quite done with it yet, but that I have this REM pod here, and yes, so this was kind of nice, and I had this in here too, and then and I found something else just real quick, and I don't know, would you be hit by copyrights if I play a song?
If we do, I'll track it down. Don't worry.
Okay, here you go. I'll play just a little bit for you.
Yeah.
Here it goes. Yes. All right, let's try that. Come on now, play. Oh, I gotta make sure it's going out the right audio here, because usually I do different things. So, well, I got my radio station going then, so I'm just going to switch this audio out. That's what it is. Very good. And change that there. Okay, very good. Here we go. Let's try this. I don't know if you know this one. Oh yes, any kind of music. Yeah, I can pull it up.
And with you doing that, technically it's legal because that means you're playing it off a radio station, which is yours, which means that's free custom air, which means
Thank you.
you're allowed to play that.
Thank you.
Not
Yes.
ours.
Thank
So,
you. Yes,
Anybody that gives a
exactly.
crap about that?
All right. Yes. Okay. So we're going to talk about UFOs now. Let me go ahead and I'm going to switch over and just kind of give you an idea. So this
While
is
you're
on.
doing that, you want to get the toy so y'all can see it real quick?
I'm sorry.
Do y'all
Sure.
want to see the toy I got?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. Y'all go
Sure.
ahead and pull that up.
Of course. Yeah.
We like toys.
This is the way I do it. I'm just led by the spirit. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ooh, what's this?
Some of the people, some of our travelers saw this week and last week rather, but I'm not going to stop it. I call this thing the paranormal lightsaber. Look at that.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Fancy looking.
It's got
Wow.
power. Check this out. This is what it's powered by.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Those. Yeah.
I tested it out and I did it on, did a live
Dang.
about a week ago, and Mike was there, and a couple others, and just testing it out. And I've got 4 filters on it, and just testing this thing out. It cut through paper like a knife. It was just like, I was
Oh my gosh! Wow.
And look, I have to wear these.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Huh?
That's crazy.
I thought I'd share that with you.
Yeah, yeah. But no, I've got so this one that I'm going to show you is my latest one. I actually decided to call MUFON on this, which is a very rare, but since I'm here in Arkansas, I went ahead and did it. So the state director has called me back already. Now let's take a look at it. We're going to analyze it together. Okay, we're gonna listen to it and then just take a look. We're not, just kind of go from there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's do
Yes.
this. We got
So,
plenty of time.
yes, and I use a program called SM Player.
Okay.
S is in Sam, M is in Mary, Player, SM Player. It is freeware, and that's kind of my gig. That's my deal. Is I try to use freeware for my videos, or that my videos that I play back.
Yeah.
And I can also do screenshots.
But I tell you
And
what,
then,
let me do something real quick. We've got a new traveler in the house. We got to acknowledge you, Stephen. Welcome to the show, and this is for you.
yes, yes. Oh,
Welcome to the mothership.
okay. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite doctor?
Really,
Yeah.
the Seventh Doctor. The Seventh Doctor.
Who
To
is?
me, he's the most steampunkish. Uh,
Oh, come on,
I
come on, come on.
oh, his name.
Yeah.
Oh man, you can put me on the spot. That's okay. I
You
don't
you
mind.
you can think about it. My favorite is Pertwee.
Okay.
Yeah, John Pertwee. And at one
Really?
time at one time I used to actually have VHS tapes of all of them that I used to record, and I'm dumb.
Man, yes, from the very beginning, very beginning. Absolutely.
Yes.
That's I got hooked when Tom Baker,
Yes.
fourth Doctor, and I've been hooked
Yeah.
ever since. So yeah, I mean, I'm huge fan of Paul McGowan. Have been
Yeah.
for a long time, and when he took over, I was just like, I love it, I love it, and that's the eighth Doctor for those who are going, who is that?
All
Uh,
right.
so yeah, I coincide more with his personality. I will say that.
Cool. All
Yeah.
right.
Sometimes I'm quirky and goofy. I'm not always serious. Jelly
Yeah.
baby, Tom
Okay.
Baker, Jelly
All right.
baby.
There you go. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Sorry. All right, so
Let's
this
see.
is basically at the corner. Basically, we'll just say to my left right now. If you went outside, there's a corner of 37th and Chandler Street here in North Little Rock, which is known as Levy. We're in the Levy neighborhood. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now, right up here, looks like it's I'm just gonna turn it around. There we go. I'm not gonna look at it. All right, so this is across the street. Here it goes. I don't know if you can hear it.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. Doesn't change color. There's no blinking. Look at that. Robert, what do you think about that one? Now, Les, my brother is MUFON, so he's watching.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look. So here's the cool thing about SM Player. We're going to take a look at. Can you bring it back up a little bit?
absolutely.
Bring it back. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the Alt, and then I'm going to hit the E. We're going to zoom in a little bit on it. Let me do that there. Okay. Oh. Oops. Don't want to do that. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know, Jen, right?
All right.
Lois.
Hey, Lois.
Where's my zoom is yes. Okay. Yeah. Shift. Oh, it's Shift E. Okay. Which is kind of weird. Okay.
No problem, Renee. Thank you, love.
Shift. All right. There we go. So I'm going to hit just the E by itself, and then I'm going to use the Alt and the arrow down. We're going to move it over. Okay. Now we're going to use the E again. That's the cool thing about SM Players. You can do this because all we did is we paused it right where you kind of told me to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use there's a greater than or less than. So greater than, we're going to go forward a little bit. Just like this.
Look at that.
Wow. That gives me chills.
I'm going to ask a personal question, Les.
Yes.
Because this goes back to even to our first show with you in February. What you're seeing and capturing, do you think this is energy balls? Do you think this is craft? Is it man-made or is this from something?
I think I honestly think they are organic of some kind.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that they are. I'm gonna leave myself a note. We need to look at the purple one,
Yeah.
the purple craft. So
And trust me, you guys, if you have questions or make a statement, your opinion, throw it out there. We're good. I dropped it down the chat so we can get these looked at proper.
Yeah.
Bring chat back up when
yes, and you know, this is how I catch all my catch everything.
Mhm.
My Samsung S22. That's all right there. Okay, now you have a big screen at your house, right?
Yeah.
Ed? Okay.
Mhm.
And ma'am, you have a big screen at your house, right?
Yes.
Do they stand up like this?
Yeah. That's the way
Yeah.
mine's right now.
They stand up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
As
Oh
opposed to
no,
like
no. I see what you mean. No, they're like that. Mine is like that.
their landscape,
Yeah,
yes.
mine are
yeah,
landscape.
landscape. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
landscape.
We need to use our phones like this, like we watch TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to take a look at this. Now here's what we're going to do is another thing with SM Player is I'm going to use the video equalizer. So let's take a look. We're going to go to the top here. We're going to do video and we're going to go down to, and this part, for some reason, you can't see like the menu, but we're going to go in here and we're going to go down to equalizer. And let's see if gamma, oh, I'm sorry. I got to scoot. Now let me know if I'm, I'm very ADHD. Sorry. Okay.
Well, it's some of y'all are right on target. I love what you're saying. Jen, I see where you say SpaceX fuel dump. The only thing with that is, like, I will give it Keith's right. It's a rotation. It's not in a gaseous form. It isn't in an energetic spiky form.
Yeah.
There's more to it. So let me bring that up
Yeah.
for you.
Now we can go back and now what we're going to do is we're going to make it look as pretty as we can, and then we're going to go back and play it. So let me see if you. This is the gamma. So that looks good. Saturation, maybe that brings it out just a little bit.
Mhm.
Brightness, I don't prefer the brightness. There we go. And then contrast. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna hit
Oh,
close.
that's better.
Right. All right.
Yeah,
So
you can see the energy bands on the outside of it.
Yeah.
yeah, they look to me. This is what I told the MUFON guy. To me, they look like a cauliflower. Now watch this. Okay, so we're gonna do that. See how it changes colors. Okay, now let's zoom out. I'm gonna hit the W. We're gonna go wide so we kind of know where we're at. Just want to make sure. Okay, so we're way over here. It's already past the trees. All right, and then I did get another video, or it's actually going into the trees. So yeah.
Well, I think with the changing of the color
Mhm.
and how it's changing form, that definitely exit out that it's a satellite. That is not a satellite.
Right, correct. Yeah, and yeah, definitely. And so here's the thing is that I don't know how many people would actually have this kind of software to be able to do it, but there is an app on the phone that you can that's really good that you can go in and zoom in and do all kinds of stuff. And let me go ahead and pull that up here for you. You'll have to remember what it is. It's called Precise Frame by Frame MPV Player.
Okay.
And that's yeah. And so okay. So now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just it's actually wide right now. So let's go back to the beginning. Okay. So we're back to the beginning now. Actually, that's very wide. We don't need to go that wide. Okay. So all right. Now I'm going to hit play and then you tell me when to stop, okay? So we're going to go in.
Stop.
All right, great. So I hit the space bar. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the E And then to bring it down, I'm going to hit the Alt and then the down button. And then the E again. Oh, this is going to be a good one, I think. All right. Oops, right over there, probably. And, okay. Now here's the good thing about this. Let's say, oh no, I lost my spot. And you can actually go in there and right click, and you can save a bookmark. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go wide because I think I might have lost it. Which is, there we go. Okay. Bring that back down again like that, and then let's see. Okay. That looks pretty good. Let's go with that right there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go one frame at a time. So this is 1, 2. No, if you can't see the bottom of my timer, but it's at the 8-second mark. Oh yeah, I think this is actually how I did the video.
Mm-hmm.
So right there, and it's still, yeah. That one looks kind of extra interesting. So let's take a look. I'm going to hit the E again. Go Alt down. There we go. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, now I'm going to say this real quick because Jen had a good point and she's bringing some good things out. But
Yes.
I'm also going to say this, and I know some of you may agree, and Rhonda, I don't know if you're going to see it or not, but this also has an outside gaseous form. So what I'm saying is, I'm pointing at the screen like y'all can see it. If you're looking at this, you can see there's like an aura outside of this gaseous form. That doesn't look like that's light. If you look at it, that's pixelization of some form of energy manipulation.
Yes. So here's what I'm going to do.
It's intriguing.
Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do a screenshot of it. So I'm just going to do a no, actually I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it big so I can do the complete screen. Be just one moment. Okay. Whoa. All right, that's kind of big. Wide. Yeah, right there. Whoa. Well, I've got a monitor like yeah, I've got a monitor that's like 3840 or something like that. All right, here we go. So I'll bring that down there like that.
And while he's doing this, Jen is absolutely right. MUFON does have common anomalies and explanations on their website for those of you who want to compare your pictures to what they have captured and given you the definition of. So thanks, Jen, for putting that out.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just minimize this and bring me back over here. And now I'm going to show you my desktop and go over here. See if that works. Okay. Transition. Okay. Now here's another program that I use. It's called IR Fan View.
Okay.
And that's actually my logo right there.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, it's a free plug. All right, and then okay. So I've got IR Fan View. Actually, I'm gonna go over here. Let's take a look here at the site. Hopefully you can see it.
Yeah, real quick, Les, because man, again, just like the last show, some amazing, intelligent people are on with us. So when you took this picture, did you confirm if SpaceX was doing any missile or rocket launches, or is there a re-entry booster on this night?
No.
Okay.
No, because there's no kind of as you can tell, there's no kind of tail or anything. All right, so let me bring back the IR fan view, and even though I have my logo in there, we're going to use this one. I'm just going to hit edit paste. Okay, so here's and you can see the object, right?
Right. Yep.
Okay, good. So let's go in and we're going to zoom in. We're going to zoom in a little bit on this. I've been using IR Fan View, I think, since the 90s.
Okay, yeah, I remember you talking about this program.
Yeah, so there's that. I like this piece right here, like that. Yeah. I'm sorry?
You see what I'm talking about? That with you bringing it closer, you can see the energy there's an energy aura band that's around it. Maybe it's light reflection. I'm
Yes.
just going with what I'm seeing, and it's square. It's not circle. It's not circling around. That tells me other things actually, but I'm not going to say it. It shows the shape of the object. If you guys are paying attention.
Yes. Yes. And so I'm going to go, let's see, color corrections. All right, there we go. And that's a cool thing about this. This is just a basic program, or else I'd load it into Photoshop or something like that and make it a little bit better. But here we go. So I don't, let's do a little bit of new contrast there. And then gamma correction. And apply. Let's see if that. Oh no. We don't want that. Let's go
Wow.
back to yes, default volume.
Okay, well now that actually does help a little bit because you can see it better right there.
Yeah, and it can, and that's a cool thing. If you're, especially if you have some of these, you're really good at some of these programs to be able to bring that out. That's something that I like to do. Now, another thing I really like is there's a program on online that's called Snapseed, and I really like that. And Snapseed, you can basically kind of do what I'm doing right here. So let's do that. And whoa, okay. See how rich that looks?
Yeah.
All right. Now, all right. So now what we're going to do, let's pull up the purple UFO.
Yeah, I
And
want to compare and contrast on that.
yes, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch this over again so you can kind of so you can see me.
Yeah, so that's another thing, Jen. They're different colors. Robert, they're not that solid red and not solid yellow. He's got all different types.
Yeah.
Which leading me to think maybe it's gaseous breakage form. Okay, possibility. But the way they're moving, I don't know.
No. Okay. So PURPLE UFO. All right, and it's right there. All right. Good.
Okay.
I got it. And this is it right here. Just one moment. I'm opening my path. And one of these days, I'm going to have all my stuff organized, and I'm going to have it online. I do have a vault right now that I'm working with, so that's good. So let's go back to my desktop, and so we can take a look at this, and then I'll put it into the SM player. So here,
Yeah, because Jim's asking this question goes, Les, can you play the video zoomed that behind it? Okay.
Yes. Okay. So here's the purple. Here's the purple UFO, and there we go. Okay. Here's a craft that is not on Flight Radar 24. Okay. So now that that's up, let me go ahead and switch this over in the. There you go. Transition. Okay. So. All right. So tell me when. Actually, this one you can't really tell me when to stop because it's just you're just seeing blinking. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is only 1 minute and 23 seconds long.
Now
So,
let me ask you this: you with
yes.
those that blinking and showing a pattern, did you use the regular stuff that you do to verify that it's not an aircraft on this one? Because that kind of looks like FAA blinkers.
Yes. Okay, so here's the
Explain
thing.
that to everybody.
Right, and so here's what I use. I use a program called Flight Radar 24, and let me switch back over on my video.
This will help you guys understand how he does and cross members and the lines of how he makes sure that it's not aircraft.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull up my phone here because I use it on a daily basis. You can get the weekly, or it's free for certain features or whatever. So it's called Flight Radar 24, and let me pull this up. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to zoom in. let's see. I think that the Clinton Airport's back over that way. There's really not a whole lot of flights out of here.
Yeah.
But we're gonna pull in. We're gonna look at this one just for fun. Oops. Oh no! It's kind of bright. Oh, actually, here's what I could do. Here, let's bring it down a little bit. See if that works. No, that's still pretty bright. But so anyway, I use Flight Radar 24. I use a program called Stellarium. The one that I love right now, especially, is SkyMap. SkyMap is very easy. It does not show your satellites or anything like that. So, but here's what makes it stand out is that especially when we were up in Mineral Bluff, Georgia, that we knew what the flight plan was. It was basically at a V across our house. If you're going to the northeast, or if you're going a little bit to the northwest, then or vice versa, you know that's flight class, or across from Charlotte to Memphis, or back the other way. And you know we live right by the the biggest airport in the world, 100 miles away from it. But so they were already 30,000 feet. So we saw a lot of airplanes. Now, when you see something like this, it just kind of makes you think that it sounds like an airplane, but there's just something off about it.
Okay.
Right. And that's kind of what we're looking at. So whenever it blinks in a weird way and you're not seeing any green, because green is the navigational lights as well.
Yeah, that's what
the green and the red.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to watch that. So what I like to do is I like to just grab the video anyway, and then zoom in. So we're gonna just leave this right where it is. Let's take a look at it. So we're gonna push the E again, and do this over here. Let me switch over. Okay, there we go. All right, and we're gonna do the E, and we're gonna bring that way over. Okay, yeah. And this one looks very similar. In fact, it's just very similar. But at one point, you can actually see the craft move like it's looking around. If that makes sense.
Can you let this play? I think that's what Jen's asking.
Yes, I sure will. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to bring this out. There we go. And hopefully you can hear the yes, music. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna zoom in.
On Flight Radar 24. The flight that you're hearing is another plane.
So I said the flight that you hear is another plane.
Right. It almost looks like a lightning bug, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But it has a pattern.
Yeah.
Right. However, yeah.
There you go.
I was like, where'd it go?
Oh, there it is.
I was like, there it is. Okay, so now we're kind of familiar with it. Let's pause it, and we're gonna zoom in a little bit on it. So let's let it play. Hopefully I can find it. There we go. Yep, that was pretty close. All right there. Good thing is we can rewind it. Right there. Okay. Oh, look at that. Goes from red to purple. That's my purple craft right there. So that right there nails the coffin completely in.
Yeah, that's wow.
Right. Okay.
Now, do you think these are what people were seeing in December? Not just the silver orbs, but whatever we're seeing here?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Let's bring this back down. Oops. And bring that out a little bit. Let's go wide on that. Yeah. This is actually one of my favorite ones because, like, when you see that color, oh, now see, I've kind of lost it a little bit. That's okay. We're gonna bring it out. We're gonna hit the Y button. And, oh, I might have hit the forward button. So the good thing. Let me get my thoughts straight. The thing is about these is that it's good to do it on a desktop for sure. You can do it. You can do it on a laptop, of course, but you can definitely do it with that software I told you about, because it'll go like micro frames. Okay, so here we go with this again. We're just gonna kind of leave that right there. No, I'm gonna see how far I can kind of go in right there. Right there.
Get to play. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying, Bob. I agree. I think Keith was saying
Okay.
the same thing. It's got some serious morphing.
Yes. Okay. Right. So the video that I made for YouTube, for that one that we were looking at from across the street, literally it changes so much within just 1 second. And I actually have the time code on that. I can show that to you here in just a moment. Okay, so let's kind of clean this one up a little bit, and then we can go back and look at the other if you want. All right, so yeah, you can see my mouse doing that. So I'm hitting equalizer, and let's try a little bit of gamma. Ooh, maybe. Oh, see, it probably looks really good on your screen too.
Yeah, it really does. It
Right.
actually has a swirl to it.
Yes.
That's where I would be like, all right, this is where I would have to step out a little bit and go, it's a swirl. Is there a possibility this is a booster? I can see where the others are coming from. I got to play the devil's advocate looking at that. However, it's not going to have that color.
Right. And then why would it be above my house?
In Utah. Valid.
In Georgia, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this was in Georgia?
Yes, that was in Georgia.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Let's go back. Oh,
well, the other thing, it's blinking. It's not going to be blinking.
Right. Yes, correct. It's blinking. It's blinking like an aircraft. We're saying like an aircraft.
Right.
Yeah. So
see right there looks like a bear trap. That's what I would call that thing.
Yeah.
It looks like a bear trap.
Mm-hmm.
And then see how it just kind of moves all over the place.
It's very erratic. Yeah.
It's very erratic. There we go.
And I'm sure you caught a lot of flack. I'm sure a lot of people said that's just a lightning bug.
Oh yeah, you can watch it. Oh, you can actually see it. See, I'm going back and forth with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going left. Now I'm going to go right again. See how it moves around like it's looking for something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Oh.
Which is what they said was going on in December and January. If you remember correctly, it's exactly what they were saying.
Look at that one. I like that one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this back over. So whenever you see something in the sky that you think is a plane or it's blinking in a weird way, get your camera out and go landscape with it and just do it. Right.
Yeah.
And especially if you have a Samsung, it's really cool. There is a setting in here that you can set it up for light conditions to change whenever you're recording, and that's how easy it is. Now, then how do you get it into your computer? Well, what you can do is, see, I'm a geek, so I have a direct connection to my computer with my phone.
Right.
I guess you can. I mean, there is an app you can. It's called Link by Phone, Link Windows.
Link by Phone, and it's there's another one that's out. It's called Copycat.
Yeah. Right. Okay. And then I also have Google Drive. Well, you can also hook up Google Drive to your computer. So just send it that way. Okay. Then after you have it, create a folder on your computer for your raw files, the files that you record that night or whatever. And then download SM Player and start looking.
That's
how you do it. And
What's
that's the thing is with that is
Mhm.
that's how I caught my very first UFO here in Searcy, Arkansas.
Really? That's how you did it.
Yes.
About that.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to take about a 7-minute break, Les.
All right.
When we come back, we're going to jump a little bit more in this, and we're going to get your opinions and your thoughts on a few things and talk about it. Get
You
to
got
people
it.
get to know you a little bit more.
You
Travelers
got it.
and those like, bear with us. Give us about 7 minutes. It may not be that long, but we'll be right back just after this.
Sounds good, brother.
And thanks for being and staying with us. We take that little break. We're going to bring our good friend Les Durrant back on here. We decided to take a little break. When we do this, is because we have a longer show, and we knew that this show was really going to be in depth, longer, and spend a little bit more personal time with Les. So, Les, again, thank you for taking time and hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you. You're very welcome. I really appreciate it, and it's great that you're interested in what I do, and I've come a long way. This has been this is our 4-year anniversary of Objects and Orbs, which is my group, and I'm on YouTube as well, Objects and Orbs, and you can always find me on pretty much any of the platforms. You can also just search my name, Les Durrant. Gee, I mean, chat GPT will tell you, and all that kind of fun
Yeah.
stuff too.
You know
Now,
what? I'm glad you said something about that.
right?
Because, I did a little talking myself to mine today as we were discussing certain things, and it came out with some really cool things that I had no idea about. And it's just like, hey, do you want to learn about this? And I was like, yeah, why wouldn't I?
Wow.
And then it just popped out a whole bunch of different stuff. You know what? We're even going to go here. Let me do a proper, if you will. Pal, uh, who's Les? He lives in Mineral Bluff. He did live in Mineral Bluff,
Yes.
Georgia, near the Blue Ridge. He describes himself as a UFO and ghost hunter. He is involved in ufology, UAP research, unidentified aerial phenomenon, as well as paranormal and ghost research. I got a question for you about that. We'll come back to it.
All right.
What he claims is his research. He says that in 2021, he discovered a method that records UFOs and or anomalous aerial objects using cold cell phones and older computers, which that was so awesome when you showed us that system. Um, he he has also substituted his work to MUFON, which is a mutual UFO network, and claims they are confirmed them as unique objects. He also says he's shared his data with the Air Force, which we know that's fact. He uses a Facebook group, Objects in Orbs, and a YouTube channel, Objects and Orbs, to share his recorded videos. On the paranormal side, he also says he uses a spirit talker app, cell phones, and apps to detect orbs, ghost like phenomenon. I love that. Also, he's also a personality on the radio as media, as you just heard. Plenty of, he's been seen on episodes of The Outer Realm, good friends of ours there, Paranormal Encounters, people we know there, Night Dreams Talk Radio, and another podcast, Inquiries of the Reality. Again, Les Durrant was with us tonight. What great things. I learned GPT, and of course that's the doctor's personality. Everybody that's been following the show knows we use that once in a while. And well, it was actually calling chat. That was interesting. I don't know how I did that. But sometimes we'll use that. Like if Rhonda can't be here, he comes in as a great co-host, or if it's just he and I interacting, we do some shows with that, and it's really been to our benefit because the doctor really does help out, and he does give me a lot of great information as well. A lot of people are scared of it because they say it gives disinformation, and sometimes it does. Sometimes it's only going to tell you what you want to hear. I know that's I get that. I do.
Exactly.
Well, Ken. Robert says a low atmospheric weapon fire.
Huh?
Yes. I wasn't going to go there, but I will say it does have patterns of a low atmospheric weapon fire. I'm not going to talk too much about that. But it's interesting.
Okay, now here's what we're going to do, because we still have it up, right? We're analyzing it, and we're going to just leave it right here, and we're going to come over here and let's hit the greater than. Actually, let's go wide on it, because it is kind of moving around. But remember, we did see it move around, didn't we? Oh, whoa!
Yeah, absolutely. which takes away from the possibility of it being a interatmospheric weapon.
Yeah. See how it. Yeah, exactly. The blinkingness is what stops it. Oh, look at that.
That's a nice shot right there.
Oh, okay, right. That's the fun part about this. Oh, it has form. Oh my gosh. Okay, so hold on.
Well, you know that you said that. Rhonda, I don't know about what you saw. Oh, look, I see it again. There's a triangle or a diamond type form to this thing. And I was looking at going, I wonder if that's the SR-72. It made me wonder. It did. Or it could have been Switchblade or the F-47. It's intriguing. Or it could have been something from another country. That's very interesting. But the way this one erratically is moving, that is not man-made.
Right, exactly. Now, okay, so let's kind of we're gonna mess with this for just a. Now, you were gonna ask me a question. Do you remember what it was?
Oh, I know exactly what I was going to ask you.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Let me bring my face back here so I can do it this way. Okay, there we go. All right.
Like an arc coming off of the sun. Oh, that's a good point. It does.
It does.
We are going to get on that fine line right now. And
yes.
This is where Rhonda can be on one side, I'll be on the other,
yes,
and we can be in the middle.
Please. Here's what I can do. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here's what I can do is that we can just pull up some of my folders. I'll let you pick one.
Yeah, I can tell you which one I would like to see.
Yes.
Can you get your hands quite quickly on your merry-go-round picture?
That's not mine.
Oh no, seriously?
Yes, it's not mine. I found it on Facebook. I should have. I apologize because I didn't attribute, but yeah, that one is just amazing.
That is amazing. Rhonda, I don't know if you got to see it in the files, but we do have it on the event page. It's a carousel, and it has about 4 or 5 entities on it.
Yes.
Ooh, neat.
Oh, it is so cool.
Do you see me tweak? I tweaked it.
Yeah.
I used the software and brought it all out, and yeah, that was just incredible. Once again, I used Snapseed on that too. Now,
that's the question though.
Yeah. So okay. So here's the thing. Here's what we can do, is that we have a couple of ways we can do this. We can pick a file that, if you want to do that, or we can talk about paranormal, because I've got a lot of good orb videos and stuff, or we can talk about what I call paraterrestrial, which is the middle, and that's where you get. Yes, there you go.
Yes, I'm down for that.
Would you like to see some of that?
Yes.
Why you're doing your opinion? What is your thoughts on this? Could aliens be what we think is a paranormal? Could the paranormal be what we think is alien activity? What's your thoughts on that one?
No, I think that there's the activity that we get is basically what I call land-based, local. They probably do hang out on the other side, but now I'm going to tell you this. And I don't know if let me see if I can actually play this for you, because we're talking about this. Don't let me get off of the subject. So FLO, okay. So
I did think that too, Robert. It does kind of look like the TR-3B because it has its center core. I agree with you on that one.
All right, so let's check it out. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, .mp4. Okay. .mp4. Okay, I've got so many drives that. Oh yeah, mp4. We love Florence. Okay, here we go. So this is my wife Claudette's grandmother.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to play it with over here. Oops. Let me go ahead and switch it over. I guess what the name we got again. Florence. Florence. Yeah.
It was my grandma Florence.
I never called my grandma Nana. I just always called her Grandma.
Florence.
Hi, Florence. Grandma. I love my grandma so much.
Oh, so tell everybody who Florence is.
That's my grandma.
I love
I
it.
never called Nana.
That's Spirit Talker app.
Victor.
Here we go.
Oh, Victor. Hello.
It said Victor and Florence,
That
which
is,
Florence.
Florence. Yeah, Florence. Yeah, Victor and Florence. Right on, Florence. That's my wife's grandmother. Right on.
So how can you deny when those things do that?
Let
Possibility
me go ahead and
of
stop
some
it.
of the
I just-
resident ghosts that we have. One is
you got
my wife's grandmother, Florence. She's hello. If you just joined us, Florence just she is my wife Claudette's grandmother, and she comes and visits quite often. I have I did an investigation where I needed to do the
Florence.
Yay! Yay! Love it! Love it! That's a bingo! Woohoo! Interesting. Yes.
That is pretty crazy.
Oh, Florence! Hey, Florence! That's Claudette's grandmother, Florence. Woohoo! That's a bingo. Hey, all right. I gotta tell my wife, hey, baby, Florence is here. Florence showed up. Of course she did. Yes, we love her. Oh, hey, can you bring me the picture real quick? Now watch. It says
likes my
her face.
show.
It says her face. What's this?
Florence likes my show.
Yes. Oh. Ta-da. Oh, we love Florence. Here we go. Florence is the bomb. I mean, she is. We love her. We love her.
Your face.
This is Florence.
Your face.
Oh, so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's so. All right. Now I'm just gonna bring that down here. I'm gonna transition this over. Okay. So, remember I was telling you earlier that I don't know if we were online, but that I had stomach issues and all of that. But when I was there, I'm still kind of ADHD. I still bring all my toys. So I brought me some phones. And so, yes. So here's the thing. None of these phones can actually make a phone call
Right.
unless you have Messenger, right? But they can all access the router at least one time to get online and get on Wi-Fi and download apps. So every single one of these have Spirit Talker on them.
Okay.
I can turn this on and boom, it's right there. And then I've got so there's that one. I've got tons of them. Okay, so when I was in the hospital, here's the thing. Sounds like my mom. When I was in the hospital, just recently, I decided to do a ghost hunt. Yes, and I did get an orb as well too, because you figured that's a great place to do it.
Right.
Just hanging at the hospital and do some investigating.
Yes, and you want to know what I got?
Probably a lot.
Florence.
Get out.
No, I'm not kidding. I took a picture of it.
Now, did you get that on the same phone that it said before, or on a different phone?
No, it was a different one.
Okay.
There's one So I only took like 2 or 3 phones with me.
Yeah.
And then one I had my station on, which is kind of cool. Yeah. So
You're wired up, man.
oh, hey, I'm always ready to go. And I can now here I do have to give just this little shameless plug. If you look for Live 365, Live 365. Wait, there we go, right there. Yeah, it's kind of blurry. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna type on that. Now here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna do this right there. Oh, you're gonna come over here, type on that. Okay. Now when it comes up, you're gonna look for Christian Beats Radio. Christian Beats, all one word. And you can't really see it, but it's Christian Beats. Okay. All right. Now I'm just gonna hit play. Let's see what I'm playing right now. I'm gonna hit play. All right. Oh, I'm not playing anything. That's right, because I'm off the air, because I was going to do this and I didn't want to dink up all my. Okay, so that's okay, not a problem. Now, all right. So here's what I'm gonna do because I'm cool like that. Is there any of you like any Christian music?
Oh yeah, absolutely love Christian music.
Who do you like?
Oh, what's a good artist? You know what? I'm going to throw this out. I'm just going to throw it out there. Striper.
Oh, Striper. Okay. All right. Well, you kind of got me on that because I don't play. Now, here's the thing. I don't play a whole lot of rock and roll. Here's why. Because of where I live in a very, I'm not going to say depressed area, but a very ethnic area.
Okay.
Where a lot of people don't speak English. They speak Spanish, or there's a lot of Black folks here too. So that's kind of where I go. So you would hear some good, Christian Spanish and some good Christian rap. But yes, definitely. Now I have Skillet. I do have a Skillet. Okay, like sick of it. But now, do you have a quick request? Because here in a minute, I'm gonna click the start button, or I'm just gonna say hi to you,
Rhonda.
Yeah,
I'm leaving too.
Come on now.
A request?
Yes.
Do
you now? If you don't listen to Christmas, that's fine, not a problem. I can introduce
Toby Mac.
Oh, Toby Mac. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm a big Toby Mac fan. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what I do because this is how I do it. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do display capture. All right. There we go. Okay. So now let's do this. We're going to go ahead and get it started. All right. So now it's an idle. I'm going to boom. Okay. Oh, we're on the air. Okay. Hi, this is Les Durrant. How are you? We are on the air. This is ChristianBeats.us, and we're on the RNN presents the Orion Effect, right? And we've got Ed the Hitman Odell. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, and how about yourself?
Fantastic. And we got Rhonda. How are you doing, Rhonda?
I'm doing excellent.
Okay, and I tell you what, you are you like Toby Mac. I'm a big Toby Mac fan. Every time I've had a chance to see him, things have happened, which is not good. So I'm going to show you this song that really got me going. And let's see, for this one right here. Yeah. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here, and then I'm going to come over here into this, and let's do a promotion. Yeah. So now there's no promotions called Toby, so we can't do that. All right. Now once again, I'm using free software, which is what I do. Okay. All right, so here we go. By request on Christian Beats, this is Toby Mac, one of my favorite ones. Feel it on Christian Beats. Yeah. Oops. Oh, yeah. Gotta hit play. That usually helps too. All right, here we go.
Jamming the hits live from Arkansas to the world on Christian Beats.us.
Check this out.
Here we go.
Functify. Come on. About to do it like this. About to do it like
you're
this.
Hearing me. I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
Toby Mac, ChristianBeats.us.
When I sit back and imagine life without you, I can't fathom how I ever thought I'd make it on my own. And there's at least a million reasons I'm still standing here believing you're my comfort, you're my healing. This I know. You can't see the wind, but it moves the leaves from the bottom to the top of the tallest trees. You are everything I'll ever need, and they can't take that from me. Oh, I feel it in my heart, I feel it in my soul. That's how I know. You take our brokenness and make us beautiful. Yeah, that's how I know. Can't take that from me. Love came crashing in, never gonna be the same again. Yeah, you came crashing in, you wrecked me. Love came crashing in, never gonna be the same again. Yeah, you came crashing in, you wrecked me. Everybody talking like they need some proof, but when you know I need them to feel you. Everybody talking like they need some proof, but one more I need than to feel you. When I sit back and imagine life without you, I can't fathom how I ever thought I'd make it on my own.
Oh, yeah.
And there's at least a million reasons I'm still standing here believing you're my comfort, you're my healing. This I know. That's how I know. You take our brokenness and make us beautiful. Yeah, that's how I know. Take that from me. Love came crashing in, never gonna be the same again. Yeah, you came crashing in, you wrecked me. Love came crashing in, never gonna be the same again. Yeah, you came
Use this for the break.
me. That's how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it to kind of save some time, but all right. Now, okay. Now I tell you what, I'll do just one other one. It's just kind of short, but you got to hear this. Okay, so let me do this right here, real quick.
Take it from the top. 1, 2.
New York, London,
Philadelphia,
Japan,
Chicago,
Paris, San Francisco, Tijuana, Los Angeles, California.
Broadcasting live from Levy, North Little Rock, Arkansas, to the world and beyond. This is ChristianBeats.us. Contemporary Christian music, praise and worship, Christian jam, gospel, Christian rap, Christian Spanish. We have all of your favorites right here on ChristianBeats.us. The message is in the music.
Well, now,
Nice.
thank you. And I do all that with this amazing. Oh, let me go ahead and switch over here and show you this. There you go. Put that like that. Okay. Yes, with this amazing microphone. Ooh. Yes. This isn't one of those. This isn't a USB mic. This is a broadcast mic.
Yeah.
You can do just about anything. Yes, if you want to go into the cave, you can go into the cave.
You know, I still have mine in the closet. I have not pulled it out yet. I got that from Amazon. I got the Pro kit, but I don't have any space to put it up.
You got an Electro Voice RE320?
Yeah, I think is it a 320? No, I think
this is a 320. Yes, it's a nice one. Yes, only $300.
Yeah, mine was about $350. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's worth every.
It's all ready to go.
It's worth every single penny. Yes, because I can move over here, I can move up here, I can move around, I can do all this. But you're not going to hear my dryer. You're not going to hear the air conditioner.
See, now there's a lot to that.
See? Right? Hey, I've been down this road before. Yes.
Hey, do you have the programmable voicing and the programmable waves on it? That's the one I got. It's got the 4 buttons.
Studio,
applause, studio.
No, up here. Okay, I thought you were talking about waves.
No.
The software.
Yeah, no bytes, just regular bytes. It's got a 4-button box that hooks to my.
Oh, okay.
You can do all of that. That's another reason why I haven't done it yet. I'm like, I don't really need to do it. I mean, I've got all the waves here, and I'm just like, okay.
Yes.
Once I get my studio up, I'll put that mic up.
You'll need to call me. You'll need to call me because we could talk for hours on sound and some stuff that I found out. If you've ever heard of stems,
okay.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, okay, so Florence, here's what I used, and I'm gonna tell you this. Once again, I'm back to my mom again saying this stuff. Okay, so there is. Oh, let me make it. Yeah,
there you go, Keith.
There, make it kind of bigger. Actually, I'm kind of big. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this up. It's called Spirit Talker.
Yeah.
Okay. Now a lot of people are like, oh, those are preloaded and blah blah blah. No, these are not. These don't have a dictionary. You don't have to pay monthly services for them, and I think it's like $4, and you can use it. Get it. Your family plan set up on your Google. You can put it on every device as much as you want.
Oh, you
Okay,
can
here
do that with Spirit Talker.
you sure can.
Huh. Isn't that interesting?
There. Oops.
Yeah.
There we go.
Who made that?
Spotted Ghosts. They are the best. Okay.
Austin's got a new one coming out.
They also have a Spirit music box too.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
That's
So,
interesting.
all right. So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up Spirit Talker. Okay, loading. Now remember, I've got 5 phones. Now I'm not the most I do. If I do a speaking with the spirit session, it's probably 4 phones. What was that? What was that?
Oh, it sounded like I guess you got a little dragster going on over there.
Yeah, but I didn't. It wasn't behind me. I'm not joking. That was weird. we live in a residential area. Okay, so we're gonna hit play.
What is rest?
Oh wait. There must be.
Come on, man.
Okay, hold on. No, I think I know. I think I know what's going on. There's probably something up. There's something open up here. Okay. All right. So, and you know what this just said?
But I know there's some kids who are sitting there watching on
Oh yeah, something is open up here. I apologize for that. But now I gotta find it. Where are you? Okay, y'all are down here. Okay. That's So I you know what? I really apologize for that. Okay, so let me go back to you. Okay, so I'm over here. Here we go. This just said, "Let us rest." Oh, look, mirror's reflection. It just said mirror's skeleton. Okay. It just said mirror's reflection. That's weird because, like, if you look at it, what I'm looking at is a mirror image. It's different. It shouldn't be actually.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. All right. What's your name? And this is all this is.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, what's not? And you just turn it around.
Thank you so much.
Look at that. Just said thank you so much. It's good talking to you. My name is Les. You have forgiveness? This is pretty quick, actually. Okay, so now let's just take a look at this. We're gonna hit that. Let's hit this. We're gonna hit the settings on it. Oops. Okay, so let's hit that. All right. Nothing there. See, all it's doing is it's these sensors. So it doesn't say, oh, load library. No, it doesn't say that.
Yeah, but here's the question. How does it know what to use?
You do not know. Other than if you got with Spotted Ghost, they would probably know, but they do come through with certain frequencies, and this probably scans those frequencies specifically. Right. Okay. Yeah. Now earlier we were talking about audio, right? Okay. Do you know what stems are?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a site. This is freaking incredible. I'm speechless actually. Okay. It's Fader, F-A-D-R. Okay. What you do, you drop a song in there, and I swear it breaks them down into down to stems.
Okay.
And they're good. They're like pristine. I mean, I've got some Fleetwood Mac stems that are actually originals.
Yeah.
And some Boston stems, but these you can drop any song in there. So which is very interesting. So really, if now, okay, let's think of this. Let's think of this. Let's say you got some EV. Let's say you've got an EVP. You got an EVP. It's kind of my face. You've got an EVP recording, right?
Right.
How about if you drop that in there and see what happens? Because it is going to break up the frequencies.
And see, I've thought about that as another test. It's
Yes.
using an EVP on a double back with a walkie-talkie to move it forward. So
Right.
basically, you're bouncing it 3 ways.
Right.
It's a definite something I want to try.
Yeah. Now there is. Now I keep all my files. So
Yeah.
there's a program, another free program called Audacity, and here's what we did. Once again, we're using old cell phones.
Oh yeah.
We use audio recorders.
Yep.
So my wife had hers, and I had mine, and we set them right side by side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I've got a recording. I don't think I saved it though, where a ghost cusses me out because I said something like, "Oh, well, we like it here," and then it said "F you." I said, and then I said something else, and then it said "or not." I'm like, "Or not," and then everybody's like, "Oh yeah, you say or not a lot." I'm like, okay, but we do have, and it used to also be a Spanish radio station, and I've got one where it definitely says "Que pasó?" And then I got another one I forgot about that says they don't know we're here. They can't see us.
You know, we've captured that a couple of times as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with
can they see us? Are they following us? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Ryan's got some good ones on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and definitely. So, and I also use these to record orbs with.
Okay.
And also you can use your regular phone. Once again, I highly recommend that that you use your phone in landscape mode, right?
Right.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to just turn this on, and you're going to hit your video, and then you're going to go over here and let's see, make that so you can see it. Okay. Then you're going to go over here and turn on your flash to where it's always on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to scoot this over. We'll see if there's anything in here. Okay. So we're going to hit record. Now here's what we do. Here's how you do this. We're going to hit record. Is there anybody here who can fly past this light? I'd like to be able to see you. And that's kind of how you do it.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. I will tell you this is that this room is what I call very clean.
Right.
Right. That just means that we don't have a lot of activity in here. I haven't had a whole lot of spirit talker in here. I haven't had really any other thing in here. You know what I mean?
You've made space. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. And let's see. I don't know if it's in here or not. It might be. There's something I'm looking for. Here we go. I think.
So Michelle Wilfong, if you're still watching, these are some really good ideas for you to use at the apartment.
Yes.
Free, easy to use.
Okay. Yeah. Once again, easy to use. Mm-hmm. Do you have a pencil? You probably have a pencil, right? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
With an eraser on it. And let me see. I gotta kind of scoot over because you can't see me very well. Okay. Right. There we go. All right. Now, do you have a sewing needle? Yes, probably so, right? And some string, definitely. All right. Now, here's what you do. You put the string through the sewing needle. You put the sewing needle into the eraser of the pencil.
Right.
Then what you do is you ask it questions.
Oh, okay. You're talking about writing. I got you.
Yes. Now watch this. This is what they call a plumb bob. So you get this whenever you're doing some kind of construction or something. See how it's just sitting there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. One of you asked it to go which way you want it to go. Do you want if you want to go in a circle or to go in a line or straight line, or you say okay, which way? Okay, you want it to go that way. All right, and over by Rhonda. Good. Go. Keep going. Oh, that Ed, that you gave it a good push. Thank you. All right, Rhonda, which way would you like to get to go?
I'd like it to go front to back.
Oh, okay. Okay, right. You know what I want to? Can you go in a circle for me? Big circle. There's a guy by the name of Byron Katie who has some different things mapped out to where you can. It'll tell you exactly what's going on with you. All right. So.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Oh,
so,
don't mean
yeah.
to interrupt you. We got to do some spiritual cleaning ourselves. Let's go over to the spiritual. We got to get over to the cosmic toilet.
There you go. Okay. All right. Now, can you give me full screen again?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Oh, good Lord. I keep hitting that wrong one. There we go.
Okay. Now watch my hand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. See, watch the pendulum. Okay, for me to make it move in any way, but if you sit it right here. Okay, Ed, go ahead and call it again.
Let's go to the left for yes, right for no.
Oh, it doesn't know. Now here's another thing that I have. I do have some Scrabble, little Scrabble things. And so sometimes, now I haven't done this a lot, so I don't know exactly, what I'm doing sometimes. However, that, yeah, on the river, yes, you will also, now here's the thing, you can also find water with this. Oh, that brings me to another thing too. Dowsing rods.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I love dowsing rods.
Yeah,
Okay.
Robert's a river dog. He's part of the rescue team on the James River.
Okay. Now, I think I know where you said you were.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna double check and see. So, are they in Texas? If they are in Texas, go straight back. If they're not in Texas, then make a circle. If they are in Virginia, make it. Okay, yes, thank you. Can you make a big circle for me? Thank you. I always thank the spirits because they really appreciate it, and they also give you good evidence.
Very much so.
Now, this I've never seen. It would be I'm sure that there is some kind of machine that you could actually see the magnetics or something going across on this to affect it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. So this came out of my dad's shop that he passed away, and I remember seeing it, and I was like, this would make just a beautiful pendulum, which it is.
And
Very
it's solid.
simple.
Yeah.
It's just a plumb bob.
You can just get it at any hardware store. That's a good point.
Right.
And you know what you could do? Did you know that you can get what's called liquid lead? Now, which you can do, and it just came to my mind. I was like, why haven't we done this before?
Oh, I'm doing that
You can take the plum, dip it into the liquid lead, pull back, let it do its thing, and then for those people who do automatic drawing, you can either set it or hold it and let it do its whatever spells it. Hey, Michelle Clicker Caps is in the house. You can let it do its drawing or its wording or anything like that. I think I gotta get you some liquid lead.
So okay, so yeah, so there's a whole lot going on. Now I remember now, if we still have a minute, we have some stuff that we were going to look at, some paraterrestrial
Yeah, we got 15 more minutes. Let's
Okay. All right. So,
out there, man.
so let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm going to put this over here, and what I'm
Now
going to
you
do.
got me intrigued on what you're referring to
So,
my thoughts.
paraterrestrial to me is it's not paranormal, and it's not extraterrestrial, but what is it? That it's that in between. It's where the fairies live. Okay. So I'm gonna let you take a look at my desktop. There we go again, and there's that. And all right, let's take a look at. I'm gonna pull up my drive. Okay, and I don't know like how well you can see this, but this is my objects and orbs drive. I've got literally tons of stuff on here, and
Pretty good.
and then we're gonna go down to paraterrestrial right here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. All right. So let's take a look at. Oh, have you ever seen a spinning leaf?
I have.
You
I
have.
have not.
Okay, you have not. So I say let's take a look at this really quick, and it's up for just discussion. Whatever you all want to do, not a big deal. So we're going to go ahead and do this right here, and this is the spinning leaf.
Here, it's just dangling in midair. It's been going on now for probably over 10 minutes.
Let me start one more time.
Oh, wow.
I apologize. Here we go.
In the yard, just suspended by itself, just laying here, sitting here dangling. Nothing's holding it. There's not even a wind out here. It's just dangling in midair. It's been going on now for probably over 10 minutes. Just wanted you to see that.
Yeah. So what do you think about that? Right. Okay. There's a legend up in the mountains, especially in the Appalachians, and probably in your area too, that whenever you see something like that people are going to die, or they have been, which and they did. So all right, now let's do. Let's see, orb explosion. Let's do many. Okay.
I saw something for fairies. We need to do that one for sure.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that one right there. And right. Yeah. Fairies.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. And let's see if that one has a date on it.
That looks like what Michelle Wolfong has.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Yes. Yes. So so people do get those, and so I'm gonna come over here, and I don't see the actual video right away. So I'm gonna come over here and type this real quick. Okay. F-A-R.
That was really interesting.
That looks a lot like what we saw in her video.
Yeah, I agree. And Michelle, you're still here. Did you see that? That looked really interesting. That looked like that spike that we saw there.
There we go. I found it, and so it's going to be right here. Alrighty, there we go. And let's see. Let's make sure that pulled up. Yes. All right. Good. All right. So now we're going to actually go through. We're going to skim through this. It is 15 minutes. We're not going to watch the whole 15 minutes, though. That's the good part. So, all right. Now let's go ahead and do this right here. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks just like what she has.
Absolutely. It looks just like it. You're right.
Oh my goodness. I called it. Yay.
Yep, you saw it.
Now let me see. Let me see if this one's bookmarked, which is not. So, which is fine. It's because it's still a gold mine. We can come over here, and we're going to go second by second. Oh, yeah, there we go. Second by second. And whoa. Okay.
You got a lot of spirals going on in that one.
Yes. Wow. Wow, look at that. Wow. Okay. See, I used to use their security cam to catch that stuff. So let's take a look. We're going to zoom in. We're going to use the E once again with this.
Wow, there it is.
See, that's a rod.
And,
it's a rod.
Yep. Oh, look at the trail. Look, there's a trail on it.
Yes. Yes, they do. They do leave trails as well. Okay, we're going to come over here.
Look at that.
Right. And now let's play with them a little bit. We're going to go like that. There we go. Whoa. You know, Dad, we can make him dance. Okay, which is good. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull this right, you know, kind of go this right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to do that. Okay. And now let's go back. I need to check, see if everything's all right with my wife here. Probably so. All right. And okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everything's good. All right. Now we're gonna skim through it again. Oh, what is this right there? Okay. Interesting. Okay. It just moves weird, right? It just Okay, now here's the thing is I actually have video of me standing in front of the security camera when there are no bugs. I guarantee you. Not one. There's no bugs whatsoever. Oh, there we go. Wow. See, this is a gold mine, really. And easy for anybody to do. That's weird that star. Oh, okay. So we also call these skyfish.
Yeah, I've heard
Let
that.
me pull that up. But I'm going to move that in a little bit. And okay, right there. Okay, so if it was the lens or the whatever it's doing, then the rest of the stuff would also have the blur, but it doesn't, and they look different.
Mm-hmm.
They look completely different. All right, so let's kind of zoom through this again, and then I usually just keep an eye out for something just really bright, like that last thing is like, oh, I just saw that was kind of bright.
Yeah.
That, yeah. And we're going to go in and take a look at that right there. And see? And there's a trail. So the paraterrestrial is definitely way unknown. It's like almost high end, if that makes sense.
Okay, I can see what you're talking about now.
Right?
Yeah,
Because not everybody sees this kind of stuff.
That's my grouping of supernatural. So that's when I scoop that up, and that goes in my supernatural category. But I see because for me, you got to have that midsection too. You know, paranormal, the spiritual, but it's the supernatural. And people can't define supernatural. It's what we're talking about right now. That supernatural is
correct.
Yeah,
correct. And now here's what happened to me is that with the cool thing with SM Player and all these bookmarks, it stores all of them in a certain spot. But if you redo your computer, you lose them. Now I've had ways of saving those bookmarks and keeping all that. So if you wanted to see my very first MUFON Unknown in Cersei, I could pull that up immediately and go from there and show you exactly where that's at. That's kind of my granddaddy right there. But yeah, so
that was my Savannah. She's got sinus issues.
Oh,
she sneezes like 25 times in one shot.
Yeah,
it's so crazy because she blows out human snot. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I can understand that definitely. But yeah, so keep looking up, and if you think it's a plane, first of all, get out your Flight Radar 24. There is I guess augmented reality.
Yes,
where you can click on that and it'll tell you what flight it is. But if you get one and that's not a flight, start recording.
Yeah,
it's just that simple because they just show up.
You can go to MUFON as well, and I do believe you can go to NASA, and they will give you the technical launches, that aren't classified. So they're up in the air. So you guys know. What is it? Is that a rocket? No. Could it be a returning? No. Use the tools at your hand to solve the problem. But too many people are too quick to say it's this, and they didn't do anything to support it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing is that you have to have an open mind. I have people that want to. I think that they want to believe, but they're conflicted somewhere, and that's where they have to change that.
That makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
definitely.
It
Yeah,
does.
and so, but let me see. I got conference. Are UFOs real? Okay, and you can always go to my YouTube channel, check out all my stuff,
Yeah,
and it's I've been really blessed with that too. And UFOs real. Okay, our UFOs. There we go. Number 4. All right. There we
Yes,
go.
we got one more we're going to bring out, folks, before we end the podcast, if you will, with our good friend Les Durrant.
Oh yes. So all right, let's go. And then our UFOs real.
That sounded like paranormal soup.
Yes. Welcome to Paranormal Soup.
That's right.
All
Jason,
right.
And by the way, shameless plug, don't forget to get your cup of Paranormal Soup tonight at 11 o'clock. Check out Jason Bland and the crew. Great podcast. They're about 2 hours long as well. They're at 11 o'clock, so don't miss that show.
Okay. And let's see. I think this is that it? Okay. Nope. I've got all my other videos. So basically, online, and because I just let me go ahead and get it out of this so I don't take up your time. Okay, so what it is, if you go to the Are UFOs Real on my YouTube channel, and it says that it's the ISS, it's a satellite, it's a balloon, and then I'm like, now let's slow it down. Okay. All right. Now, if you know anything about cameras, there's 24 frames a second. That's pretty normal. Okay. So you would have 24 frames to look at that object. So what I can do is I have what they call time code. I can put that at whenever I'm doing videos, and create that. And you can actually watch how this all happens literally within 1 second.
1 second.
1 second. Yeah. And it's what I call just like that. And so I'm going to come over here and maybe kind of walk us out, but there's my videos. And this video that's in question, 2500 orange morphing craft. Oh, nice. Okay.
Welcome to the
world not that.
Oceana Cruises.
No. It was. I really don't even want to go on a cruise. I really don't.
Michelle, yeah, go ahead and send him the videos. I know he would love to see them.
Yeah, they're just like, oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Okay. So here we go. Oh. This talks about me standing right there. We go. So whenever you go to my channel, you can actually watch this. First of all, I get out my compass, get out my GPS, take a picture here. There we go. This is the one we watched.
Yeah, that's it.
But I want you to be able to do exactly what I did. If you want to download it, just ask. Say, hey, can I have a copy of this? And yeah, I'll send it to you. I don't care.
There you go.
That's what I do.
So, travelers and those like, we want to say thank you for spending your 2 hours with us this evening. It's been such an amazing time. Yes, thank you again for coming out and hanging out with us.
You're welcome. I had a good
so
time.
much fun.
Always so much fun.
Do y'all have any more questions for me, or any other ideas? Or thank you.
No,
I just appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, we totally appreciate you being here.
Yes.
We're going to be unfortunately closing the show up tonight. And for those who are tuning in, don't forget to miss next Sunday. Next Sunday we have a very Halloweenish special, if you will. We have the gentleman by the name of Michael LaSharona from Journey
Michael
Through
LaSharona.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's got a lot of great stuff and he's got some interesting point of views when it comes to the paranormal. So it's all paranormal next Sunday. So tune in that. Rhonda, I hope you have a magnificent week.
You too.
Les, I will see you and talk to you very soon, brother.
All right, be good.
All right, travelers and those like, as always, just be a little bit better to yourself, and always may virtue be yours.
Yes. And keep looking up.
Keep looking up.
Night, everyone.
Good night.
In the mind, let the stories unfold. The Orion Effect, where the brave and bold seek the unknown, chase the spectral trail. Join us if you dare on the spirit trail. In the shadows cast by twilight's glow, mysteries unveiled, secrets flow. Whispers of the past, echoes in the night. Welcome to the realm where darkness meets the light. Tune your mind, let the stories unfold. The Orion Effect, where the brave and bold seek the unknown, chase the spectral trail. Join us if you dare on the fairy tale. Tune your mind, let the stories unfold.